Hi guys. Whew. It's a little chilly here in the Arctic.
Special edition for you.
We're going to do a little mold and mold stoichiometry for you, but boy, is it cold, Mr. Wood.
You know, Miss Keisher, bad idea.
I know.
Next one should be from a tropical beach.
Yes. We're getting the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Got my nice warm coffee here to keep me warm because, dang, is it chilly.
I was really glad there was a Dunkin' Donuts in the Arctic.
Well, let's take a look at what we got here.
Oh,
so,
Stoich.
we're going to talk about Stoich. Well, what is Stoich? Big, scary word, really.
Well, it is very big.
It is a big word.
A lot of vowels.
Yes.
A lot of O's and I's.
But really, it's just about ratios.
That's
so,
it?
you know, yeah.
Ratio
so
is a smaller word.
Right, exactly. Like if we were going to build a snowman in this freezing cold temperatures here.
Not recommended, but
right.
okay.
We would need 3 giant balls of snow to build our snowman.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I got you.
Got it? One for his head, one for his body, and then one for his
lower
bottom.
extremities. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good.
So,
with that.
we can use ratios for simple things like making cookies, or building a bicycle, or making muffins, salad dressing. You know, it's all ratios, parts of things that you need.
I got you.
Okay.
So, like, if I want to cut a recipe in half, I would do like a ratio that way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Man, is it cold in here?
Yeah. Let's hurry this up.
Okay, so how do we get these ratios? We got to make sure our equations balance first.
Okay.
Okay.
We've already we know that.
We've already know what a
right?
balanced equation is.
Yeah. Okay.
And what we use is those coefficients, which are the what numbers in front.
Those are the big ones, right?
The big ones.
What,
Yes.
And what are the little numbers called?
Those are called subscripts because
Okay.
they're beneath. Kind of like the below zero temperatures we're working in right now.
Yes. Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, moving on. Okay, oh, and apparently we're going to emphasize that.
Very
All right.
emphatic.
So, mold to mold Stoich. For example, if I'm going to do it in a bike formation.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't see, my hood keeps falling over my eyes. Okay, I'm going to need 2 tires, a handlebar, and a frame. Makes 1 bicycle.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I got that. Okay. Sure.
Ratios, so things like 2 tires to 1 bike.
Okay. Or 1 handlebar to 1 bike.
Exactly. Okay? Or 1 frame makes 1 bike.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
Right?
I got this. Yeah.
So then the science side, if we did it in chemistry,
Sure.
we're talking about making a water molecule.
So like water is our bike in this case.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. So to make 1 water, we would need 2 hydrogens.
2 hydrogens
Okay.
and 1 oxygen.
All right. Okay. I got this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for our ratios, we're going to say 2 moles of hydrogen will give us. We'll produce 2 moles of water.
And 2 moles of water because our balanced equation.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
I got you.
Very good.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yeah. Whew, it's getting chilly.
Yeah. Slow my thinking down here. This
Yes.
is a little challenging.
Okay, so the same thing, we could do 1 mole of water or 1 mole of oxygen will give us 2 moles of water.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Now there's not a 1 there. Is that a problem?
There is no 1. We don't have to write 1. It's like when you write X, you don't write 1X, you just write X.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm good.
So, for example, 2 tires plus 1 handlebar plus 1 frame equals 1 bike. If I want to figure out what that is, I'm going to use the unknown on the top and the given on the bottom. It's just how we set the formula.
Okay. Well, can we do an example?
We are going to do an example. Yeah,
I don't think I quite understand.
Okay, so for example, how many bike tires are needed to make 12 bikes for a race?
So now 12 is our given, right?
Correct, yes.
Because you gave me 12
12 bikes. But I want to know how many tires am I going to need?
And there's 2 tires to 1 bike.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm going to multiply, but we're going to do it in a chemistry problem to make it a little bit more relevant.
All right. I'm down with relevancy.
Okay, because unfortunately we're not making bikes in chemistry. We're making moles of things.
No, that's probably good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very athletic.
And the training wheels, you'll fall off. So.
Yeah, and there's no brakes on those bikes. I know.
Exactly.
Just frames and tires.
So let's go with nitrogen and hydrogen to make ammonia.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the Haber process.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm visually impaired by this hood because it's so cold.
I understand.
Man.
I understand.
Ooh. I know.
A windbreaker was a bad idea. But I really care about Richard's track and field.
I see that. So if I take a look here, there's my balanced equation.
Okay.
And then here comes my question.
Whoa. It's a lot of ammonia.
It is a lot of ammonia. So
312.
how many moles of hydrogen are needed to prepare 312 moles? Well, the first thing I want to do is circle what I am looking for, which would be what?
I think I'm looking for moles of hydrogen.
Yeah, very good.
Awesome.
And then I want to underline what I'm starting with. Well, what do you think I'm starting with?
I always start with the number, which is 312.
Right,
moles of ammonia, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Wood, you're pretty good at this.
You know what? I've
least
done it
reading the
before.
problem.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good at reading. I can figure out what numbers and letters are.
Fabulous. So we're gonna start with writing down what we know.
Okay.
Which is the number.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then I'm gonna draw my T chart.
Ooh.
Boom.
Boom.
T chart drawn.
Wham bam.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm working with moles.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to write remember that formula on the last page. My known goes on the...
My known goes on my given
You're
goes
given.
on the bottom.
Right. And
Okay.
since we were given moles of ammonia,
Yeah.
I'm going to put my moles of ammonia on the bottom.
From my balanced
equation.
Okay, so the first box is from my question.
Mm-hmm.
The second box is from my balanced equation.
Right.
Okay.
So that's where I got the 2
Gotcha.
moles.
Gotcha.
Because it came from my balanced equation up top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I want to put my moles of what I'm trying to find on the top.
All right, and what I'm trying to find are hydrogen. Okay.
And of course, that number comes from the balanced equation.
So it would be 3 moles of hydrogen, right? From our balanced
Exactly,
equation? Okay.
from the balanced equation. And then now here comes in my math skills. I'm going to take 3 times 32. Well, first I'm going to cancel out my moles of
That's
ammonia.
good. Yeah, so it all works out.
Right, because
So-
I'm looking for moles of hydrogen, so that's what I'm left with once I cancel out moles of ammonia.
Okay, so my unit is whatever I'm left with, and since there's nothing else there, my unit has to be moles of hydrogen.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
That's how I know I'm doing it right.
Gotcha.
So then I'm going to multiply. I'm going to get 936 for the top. And I'm going to have 2 divided by 2 because 2 is what's left on the bottom.
Gotcha. Okay, sure.
And when I do that math, I'm going to come up with 468.
Look at that. That's 1.5 times 312. Okay,
Mhm.
I gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
I got one more problem if you want to try it.
All right, let's hurry up, though. It's starting
It's
to...
getting-
it's getting a little worse out here.
It
I think.
is.
I'm a little
I would
concerned.
agree, yeah.
Pretty soon the snowstorm's going to come over us and not just be behind us. Oh, man.
Let's go.
I got too excited. Let's get out of here, Keys.
Okay. So we got a little bit of a combustion reaction.
Whoa!
I know.
That's wild and crazy.
So, again, we're going to circle what we're looking for. So our question says how many moles of hydrogen are needed to prepare 13 moles of carbon dioxide. So what are we going to circle here, Mr. Wood?
Well, I'm going to circle my unknown, right?
Your unknown.
Which is moles of hydrogen.
Beautiful. And then we're going to underline our given, or what we're starting with, which would be?
My number, which is 13 moles of carbon dioxide. Okay.
Awesome.
Gotcha. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
So then, of course, I start with what I know again.
Okay, sure.
13 moles of carbon dioxide.
Okay.
Okay.
Do a little T-chart action.
T-chart
Loving
it up.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Love those T-charts.
Okay. So now I got to get rid of my moles of carbon dioxide because that's what I'm starting with.
Okay.
So I got to get rid of that by using my balanced equation and putting my given on which spot?
My given is going to have to go on the bottom,
Right.
so my moles cancel out, right?
Exactly.
So I got to have one on top and one on the bottom.
Right. So how many given moles do I have in my equation of CO2?
It looks like I have 3.
We do. 3 moles. Oh,
Oh, boy.
and perhaps I didn't edit that properly. So
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. We're just going to cross that NH3 out and make sure that in your notes that you're taking, because you should be, you're going to change that to CO2.
I'm sure they're all taking the notes.
I know this.
Yeah.
My students would not take notes. Okay?
Of
So,
course.
I know. And then we are going to look for the moles of hydrogen.
Which, 4,
Comes from the
balanced equation.
balanced equation.
Gotcha.
And then again, we're going to cancel out my moles of CO2 with what should be my other mole of CO2.
Yeah, normally they cancel out. Okay.
Right. Normally they cancel out. I had a little typographical error here, and we didn't have time to edit, so
I
we're rolling with it.
understand.
We're rolling with the
With the homies?
homies or the snow, whatever you want to
Whatever
go.
one's with. Okay.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do, how do I solve for this?
So I'm going to multiply 13 times 4,
Okay.
which is going to be 52, and I'm going to divide that by the 3,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to give me, like, what, 18? Oh, 17.
Yes.
Close.
And since we're in my class, I told them I would like to the 10th place. So that's why I put 0.3.
Solid. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Think we can handle this in class?
I think we can do it. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out
out
of
of here,
snow.
Miss Keecher.
See
All right.
ya.
See you guys later.